in the middle to take control. This all-important contest for both fighters. Noura has already had a win this morning over Ajim Munkbat of Mongolia. But Quilter, this is his first outing. And they're underway. Quilter searching for a grip. Algerian looking dangerous there. Momentarily just unsettling Quilter. He'd probably like to stand up from there, would Quilter, like to be a little bit higher up. Just hasn't quite got the confidence to lift the head up and open up the arms a little bit. Noura must be strong. You get that feeling when you're fighting of how much you can open up and at what point you begin to attack. He circled around for a while, just testing each other with a few pieces of ashiwaza before being called back to the middle. And now Noura with the more dominant grip, the big left-handed. Tomoinagi attempted there from Quilter. Now Quilter just trapping Noura in between both legs, and Noura not even attempting to get past Quilter's guard.
On mat 2, the winner,
win on mat 2
white,
for Hirose Makoto of
Hirose
Japan
Makoto.
over his Algerian opponent. So Hirose goes through to the next round. Lamri Sid Ali was the Algerian, beaten there by Hirose. No score between Quilter and Noura. The referee calls them back to the middle and calls mate. Noura immediately breaks with the left hand. He likes to take that left hand off and then get in the restart. Quilter's caught there, Yuko, with the Ashigaruma, and he's got to look, be careful of the arm. Left-sided just got caught there with that Ashigaruma, and is down by Yuko. Noura leading with 3 minutes 24.
Coming on to mat 2 now in the third round.
David Garcia of Spain is about to take to the mat against Marcos Falcon of Venezuela in the under 66 kilo category on mat 2. Here, 3 minutes 24 left to go. Ben Quilter of Great Britain trailing by Yuko to Noura Mouloud of Algeria. We're back underway again. The Algerian changing that grip from the sleeve. Well, it's either Yuko. It was the cross grip. The left arm was across the top, so there's no doubt that the technique was there. Best for the referee to call her colleagues together to make sure that they know what's going on here. Just have a quick word to either confirm it or otherwise. It may be that they want to downgrade the Wazari to Yuko. Yeah, that's not going to please the Algerian, but it'll be a little bit better for Quilter. The gap won't be as big now. He has to overcome 2 Yukos as opposed to the higher scoring Wazari. 3 minutes and 4 seconds left to go. Quilter with a bit of work to do here. 2 Yukos down. Timer now, he can go for the for the leg grab, but he misses out. The left hand went across, but it seemed to slip off his opponent's judogi. 2:57 left to go. Clement brings them back to the middle. They take a grip. Left arm high up on the lapel this time from the Algerian. He breaks that up and tries to come inside and then around up and by the up the neck, by the collar on Quilter. Quilter breaks that off. And having to deal with some very, very tough grips there. Kosodagaki attempted there from Quilter, and then an Ashiwaza attempt in return from the Algerian. Noura, but no score. Great support from the Algerians in the crowd, waving flags and screaming. There's a warning for Noura for an overly defensive posture, just stiff-arming a little bit and being a little bit too defensive, and he picks up a warning there. 2.5 minutes left to go. Plenty of time left on the clock. Only half the contest gone. 2 Yukos on the board, however, for the Algerian, as Quilter, struggling a little bit here, tries the Sutemi Waza, right-sided, moving to his left but looking to go right, and that misses out. He's come back to the middle and they take a grip, and then the referee calls Hajime and we get back underway. Quilter leaning into Noura a little bit. Tries an opening up Ashiwaza, but that doesn't create an opening big enough for him to feel confident to attempt an attack. Noura showing nice balance and awareness in turning Quilter off and over to his left, but there is no score. Big cheers going up for Quilter now as the clock begins to tick down. 2 minutes left to go. This is a brave effort here from Quilter. He's been suffering from a knee problem, and how much that's impeding his effort here, well, difficult to tell, but it's not as comfortable as he normally would be, that's for sure. Putting in as much effort as possible here. Big Harai Goshi from the Algerian, and that bangs Quilter over for Ippon. That was a big left-sided Harai Goshi, and about that there was no doubt. He was never able to be as upright as he would have liked, Quilter. It could be that the injury that he was carrying was that bad that it hampered him and hampered his confidence for having the kind of posture that would allow him to attempt his big scoring techniques. It was the Algerian. Noura, Mouloud fighters are escorted off the mat. There's the big Harai Goshi. And about that there was no doubt. Well, one can only hope that the knee injury that he's suffering from isn't going to stop him from competing in the repechage